really do? And how is it different from managing, mentoring, or coaching? And which one are you more of? If you're curious about that, I have an article down there that I wrote and also one from Harvard Business Review by John Kotter, What Leaders Really Do. So sometimes I know as leaders, you need to take a more coaching approach as a leader. A more coaching approach is where it's about the other person and really understand. Don't inspire, don't motivate, don't tell them, but really understand. So I'm going to teach you a really, really quick tool on how you can simply, using 3 steps, use a more coaching approach when you're a leader. And I've adapted this from Eben Pagan, a virtual coach. So the 3 steps are avoid, achieve, and act. Okay. So the first thing is, what do you want to achieve? You ask that question and you keep asking and asking until you are crystal clear what exactly it is they want to achieve. So if they say something like, well, I want to get a promotion. Well, how fast? What type of promotion? Doing what? You get really, really, really specific. So you know and can see and can visualize exactly what they're thinking, feeling, doing, or help them uncover it if they don't know. So number 1, what do you want to achieve? Part 2, see, it's all literate. That makes it easier, huh? Avoid. Now, it may sound like the same question, but it isn't really. What do you want to avoid? It gets them thinking in a different path. Well, instead of, I want to get a promotion, but I want to avoid burning out. I want to avoid working 100 hours a week. I want to avoid spending too long in a career I'm not happy in. So a whole bunch of other stuff comes out. So you do your best to pull up as much specific, detailed information that they want by asking the achieve, avoid question. Okay, now here's the transition. When you're clear, you can see as best you can what they're thinking and that they may not know, but as best they can at that moment, because you can have this conversation in 3 months or 6 months later. Then what one action could you do right now that would help you achieve this, use their words, and avoid this? What one action could that be? And here's again where you get really specific. Could you do it and you ask them, you don't necessarily tell them, could you do this by 2 weeks? This thing, take 1 hour, let me know. And there's another word, accountability, that becomes really important. 2 weeks, did you do that thing you said you were going to do? One other A word, alignment. So the tool from Eben Pagan is achieve, avoid, and then the action. I've sort of added the accountability part and then make sure that you align that action that will help them to get to that goal. So a really quick, easy tool, achieve, avoid, action. If you ask that question to your peers, senior managers, the people who work for you, clients, suppliers, things get really, really crystal clear and you start becoming more on the same page. So let me know. I've been using this tool everywhere too, by the way. It's one of my favorite tools that I learned when I got my virtual coach certification. So I would love to hear how you used it and the results that you got.